southbound. Looks like traffic's going to be about medium. Not easy, but we're trying to catch up to it. Tony, what are my guidelines for bidding while we're out trying to relay? You can do it over 50. You're on the stretch. You're doing 80. I wasn't kidding. Okay, we're at about 75 now. You need to sell a game. We're here past 80 and we're continuing southbound. Going to be approaching, the 167 southbound. Looks like.
Hey, what's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, everybody? What's up, Sid, bro? What's up, Nexie? What's up, Sharice? What's up, Lady Vanna? Yeah, man. Everybody click the link. Anybody can click the link if you want. You have your comments on the situation, that's been going on the past couple of days, or these text messages that was released, and I want to hear pretty much everybody's point of view from them, because what I gathered from them is, damn, that girl parents ain't shit. And then I see where she get that ain't shit attitude from personally. I didn't think people, well, damn, my shit going. Well, I ain't think, well, parents can be that bad, but her mama should be a goddamn shame of herself. And for the folks who had like the daddy ain't know, if you read the messages all the way through, that nigga knew too, and that means he ain't shit also. I feel bad personally because they lied to the world with the story. Definitely they put on Lifetime, and it wasn't right. Um, it wasn't right at all. And the only victim here is truly is the daughter, because of the fact that she was a minor, and the fact that she pretty much, was being coached in a way by her mother. You know, I just don't understand the pain. Listen, Sid, the whole family was on the play. Hey, he did what shit. I ain't never seen no shit like that. The whole motherfucking family. Goddamn. Mom was like on some other shit. Some shit I just, I love my mama, but some of that shit they was saying, I'm like, damn, they played on that dude big time. But he's stupid as fuck too, because shit, hey, once he found out she was what she was, he still was fucking with anyway. That nigga don't get a pass neither. I think the parents should be locked up. Definitely the motherfucking mama. The daddy need to be locked up. Kels need to be locked up. Matter of fact, lock the whole motherfucking family up. The shit is outrageous out here. Motherfuckers is doing crazy shit. And the sad part about it, these motherfucking text messages ain't gonna prove, free the nigga at all. So I just be sitting around like, I don't understand what the fuck people acting like this was a breakthrough. You know. What's up, Beast? You live, Beast.
What it do?
What it do? Yeah. You seen that? You seen that shit, man? And you see the shit going on. You got niggas on YouTube really, trying to say that that ain't had nothing to do with it type shit. I'm like, fuck that.
They breeze past all the
Yeah.
points where they are involving the father in the
Yeah.
conversation.
Right.
The
I'm like,
us's, the we's, the only text the group chat that with me and
what's
your
up, Chicky?
dad. Delete the chat with ISIS and your brother. They just bypass all of that part.
Yeah, like niggas can't read. You know what I'm saying? The streets got the text messages. We see the shit. We reading the shit. I can't even make it through the motherfucker because the shit hurt my head just looking at them, reading this shit. Like, goddamn, how bad can it really be? You know what I mean? How bad? This shit out here, it just, damn, y'all sent your daughter in on the play.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Warrior?
What up?
We can't even hear you. But once you start speaking, you come off mute. What's up, I'm a queen? What's up, Indigo? What's up, wifey? Cherie? They want to come, people, definitely with Oko, they always want to say we don't acknowledge fuck ups, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck those things about it. But we always have, you know. But you got supporters supporting the daddy.
Can y'all hear me?
So yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, I hear
Alright,
you now.
I was
How
on
you
mute.
how
Alright.
you doing tonight?
I'm good in yourself. Give me 1 second because another call just came in.
Okay. But yeah, sure, yeah, beast, they just act like they just breeze over like we ain't been, but I don't know what the fuck the point of motherfuckers be scared to say people, ain't shit. Hey, what's up, Classic J? How you doing, mama?
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah,
Hey.
Hey,
yeah, nah,
y'all.
this it just is crazy, because I just don't for some of the shit I be hearing. I be like, man, they done spent this some shit to, to some other stuff. I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? I just, how do you spend this into this? How do we get from here to here? Those messages is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And they taking a life of their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn,
Does
everybody.
anyone know if Angelo or his wife, if they made any comments on this or?
No, listen, what comments can they make? What they gonna come out? What they gonna come out and say they fake? Nah, they ain't fake. Nigga, they ain't fake.
That's a whole exhibit. That's a
Them ain't
whole
fake.
exhibit.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
she can't deny that. And there's a lot of questions I had. You know what I'm saying? He come on here like he the super dad and he an abuser. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A straight user.
Yeah, straight abuser. And then he get on the YouTube and then he want to call out and he done gave 11 stories about some shit he could have just answered straight up.
Exactly. Because listen, let me say this to the people that don't think he's involved. He would have said, my wife in Azriel was texting and doing this with R. Kelly, because you got to remember, he has said many times, I have the text messages. I still have the phone. I have her iClouds. You stupid idiots. You don't know how iPhones work. You know what I mean? Like, this man knew exactly what the fuck was going on. That's why he offered the dildo deal.
Right. He knew. And he bragged about having the iCloud messages before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He said it on Chokes Live. Like, if people were smart and use their mind, they would sit back and listen to this man. And how he said, oh, my wife don't do this if I don't allow her to. I don't allow my wife to go on social media. Do you not think this man didn't look at her phone like he said he got access to everything?
Yep.
Like, come on now.
Right.
You gotta have some type of integrity within you. You can't let nobody keep showing shit in your face and you sitting up there saying it ain't shit. When your face is covered in shit and it stink. And you sitting there like, oh, it smell good. That's weird.
Listen,
yeah, and you got the mom talking about, I'm gonna teach you, girl. You're gonna learn the hard way. She didn't want her to do like when her dad went down. I'm like, what?
Yeah, talking about you need to put some money to the side, because she regrets not putting money to the side. She was a little gold digger. She got with her dad because he was this baller, I guess, and he was selling drugs. So she ran after that. So she teaching her daughter the same
Exactly.
shit.
But when he got locked up, she didn't have any money. So that's why she's teaching her that.
But according to him, she used all his money while he was locked up.
Right.
Well, not according to that text.
Exactly.
I don't know if anybody got that far, Tears. Well, you had to.
Yeah, I heard it. I haven't read it all myself, but I think I heard it on Chokes Live.
It's like in the 140s or something like that.
Listen, that's a lot of goddamn reading.
It's a lot of reading. It's a lot to keep up with. But you just can't just breeze over the small details.
Uh-huh.
Small intricate details that's painting a story.
But that's the part I'm talking. And it. See, that's the thing. God, now I can't say what I want to say because I feel like a lot of these bloggers be scared to just say it. Man, fuck Angelo.
They are scared. They are scared of this man. They are scared of this man. And let me tell you something. He not gonna sue nobody for speaking the truth on him because he don't want that shit out. Just like he didn't want no text out. Nigga, sue me if you want to. Sue me.
It's the truth.
He been waiting on you to sue me. You was in Oklahoma in January. Where you at, nigga? Because you are guilty. You are a fucking hit dog running around these YouTube streams attacking motherfuckers when we figured out the truth about your bitch ass. We didn't even see all the texts. Even before the transcripts came out, I've been calling your ass out because you lied about the hotel incident too many times. And people with common sense, they would be like, why is this man lying so much? And he don't know nothing. He lying so much, but he don't know nothing. Come on, man. Y'all
he know he going to pick his daughter up from the airport and she been gone 4 to 5 days.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't go with her. He's such a protective father. He didn't even go with her. Come on, man.
got a man following her all around the hotel in a strange damn state.
Yeah, she had to
That she
call
had
the assistant to
Yeah,
make
she had
sure
to
she
call
made
the
it to the
assistant.
room safe.
Right.
But we've been calling this. Like I don't understand. Like I hear some of these bloggers out here acting like we supposed to be oblivious to this. We've been saying this shit. We've been saying it. So I don't understand what you understand what I'm saying. I don't
But
understand.
at first they were saying Alice wouldn't do that. She was just a mother teaching her daughter, blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, oh my God, Alice, ew. But her dad didn't know about it. Y'all so goddamn dumb.
You know, Alice, she said, I pray y'all be
Not the
forever,
'93 Range Rover.
but you never know when shit can end. What will you have? Nothing but memories and gifts. I refuse to let you be like me.
Wow. Wow.
That's what the fuck.
That you are you she's straight up teaching her daughter to be a little gold digger.
Yep.
Damn,
She ain't
don't mess with a broke nigga like your daddy. Don't do what I did. Be better than I
Basically.
did. That's what she said.
And she people are trying to confuse the fact that she's saying don't have sex with him, concentrate on your music. She's not telling that baby not to have sex with him. She's telling her to make him wait.
But you
yeah,
know what? The
don't
further
have
you
sex
get in
right
the text
now.
messages, it looks like she switches from teaching her how to get them to teaching her how to keep them.
Yeah. Yeah, she said, I'm trying to teach you how to keep your man.
Yeah, right. So, something happened.
But
Yeah.
she's been trying to get away, waiting for all the kids to get out the house so she can get away. But she's trying to
And
teach
that's what
somebody
it
to
looked
keep her
like.
man.
Yep,
I
that's what it
thought they
looked like.
weren't talking for like 5 years or something like that.
They
So,
lied,
so
man.
when
It was
where's
a
all these text messages coming from?
Liars.
lie.
They
Lies.
lied,
The
man.
fact that these
That
text
whole
messages
3-month note.
was an exhibit in the trial, and the
They were.
lies continued after. You was even on YouTube saying that your daughter perjured herself by saying y'all spanked her about her music.
No, no. Another thing, he said that Asriel lied and said that her mama was texting R. Kelly because she got some grown man dick.
Yep.
That's how they talking. Oh shit.
He said that on Chuck's interview. Chuck was like, well, why would she lie? Because she got some grown man dick.
You
What?
remember how
That's what he
you remember
said.
how he did me on Choke? He didn't want to answer the question. You know, he didn't want to answer the question when I was on there. So, shit, I don't know how these people don't know, but for some reason, I have a feeling the next couple of days or maybe even night, somebody gonna try to spin this back on grown
You
man. So,
you know it. You know it. That's
like,
the
How?
plan. But when they
How? That
do
shit
that,
is
if they
government
do that,
approved.
they're gonna look very fucking stupid. It's gonna be obvious that you support hips. You not for R. Kelly.
The date
right,
is
like,
on the text messages, and it says that it's a government exhibit. How can
and
it
they
be
act like
like?
they act like the defense didn't have it.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
this shit's weird. This whole thing, you know, I'm just looking at like, okay, like y'all knew someone, now y'all got the details, but y'all acting like they really acting like, oh my god, he's an innocent man. No,
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 no, wait, it doesn't
no.
excuse his crimes. He still did what he did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like if they was co-conspirators, then they asses need to be locked up too. It don't mean let him go.
Right. They don't, but that's why.
But
And the only
R.
reason why they're
Kelly
not is because they couldn't prove extortion.
giving that paper.
Right, right. And she said that
And,
just makes them bad parents.
oh, and then that part where she was like, "You're gonna miss your show. Tell R. Kelly to put $5,000 in your
In
daddy's
their
bank."
account. Right. Yeah, to cover
Where's
the
the
cost.
proof that you gonna make $5,000 at that show? A show is not always guaranteed. It can be canceled at any time. How is that R. Kelly's fault? Is it not your fault for sending your child?
Right.
And the show was a breast cancer event. That's what Ezreal
So
testified
that
to.
that was a free event. They not paying her $5,000.
Girl, she done
Mhm.
said stop at the Chase Bank and put the
Yes,
$5,000
she
in there.
did. And she was trying to be R. Kelly and Azriel's assistant or the driver. Then she said the dad can be the driver. It was just all kinds of shit in there, man. I was just like, I mean, I heard that at the trial, but to see that shit, it's just a little bit different.
Yeah, to see everything all put together, the
Right,
text
because they
messages.
just at the trial they just asked pieces of it. You know what I mean? But when you see it all together, it's just like wow,
Nah,
because
and
they
it
definitely
just
left out a lot.
But the thing about it, you know, some might think she perjured herself or whatever. But if you go back and read, they kind of correlate with each other.
They do.
But like
They do.
like this ain't gonna get him free because he's still, you know,
And
it's
then
still
I don't like how
like y'all still.
I don't like how she was putting the pressure on a 17-year-old little girl. I hate my job. I hate my job. I can't wait to
Yes.
be your manager. So in the little girl's mind, she's like, I gotta help my mama out.
And she
That's
talking
why
about
she
a
asking,
surgery that she has to have.
yeah, like I need to get this mommy makeover when you graduate and all this, so she can go get her a celebrity too.
Like that shit is
She's a has
crazy.
been though. What she was gonna do?
Like, lady, you
She
are supposed to be her mother. You are not setting an example. Oh, so you want to go be a groupie too and go find you a celebrity? Okay. I wonder how his feel about that because he don't do shit, but he slandered Mrs. Savage. He slandered Janine. How do you
That's
feel
why
when the
she
truth
pissed
come out
herself
about
off.
your wife? Y'all are just alike.
sick.
Yeah, they were definitely projecting
Yeah, they were
their parenting
projecting.
onto the Savages because the Savages forced them out.
Yes.
The Savages
She
was
didn't
That's what
want to come
more
out.
happened.
insecure about this situation more than they did. Let's be honest.
Oh my God. And then in that interview, she said, when we found out what happened with our daughter, we started reaching out to other victims. Shut the fuck up. Y'all didn't even show up to the press conference when y'all was supposed to with Tim Savage, the first one. And it explains why now.
That
Hey,
man made their daughter eat shit. Like
right.
really?
And you know
How
what's
did
crazy?
they?
You know what's crazy though? Like even from the that Michael Williams shit, I don't think that shit went down like they said it went down because the shit ain't make really no sense
Well,
with the shit.
the Michael Williams shit is because Hips was jealous. Well, Hips was trying to get at Michael Williams for raping Cash. That ain't
That's
none of his
not
fucking
that ain't
business. That's not your wife. That's not your family.
Like the
But
shit,
now
I don't.
I see your wife don't even want you. Like I've been saying, your wife don't want you. That's why he fucking everybody driving in different cities, fucking supporters, fucking anybody that will give him some.
anybody.
I heard he gave a woman $80 for some coochie.
Oh no.
That's
Shut
Ross Williams.
up. Man,
That's it.
listen, he gave up his little small peener for a $5 burger. Come on now.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
This
And
17 year
why?
old was being forced between her parents and this grown ass 40-plus-year-old man.
In her
He
dream.
caught herpes at 17. She had to deal with her mama's problems, the relationships
Yeah.
problem, this dysfunctional ass
That's
family.
a
Like,
lot.
look, this is a lot on a 17
On
year
a
old.
17-year-old girl.
17-year-old. I
When we are
cannot
teenagers,
imagine.
we are figuring ourselves out.
Yep. And she sent in her text messages, "Oh, I had a dream that you got pregnant by him." What?
Oh
What? See, I
yeah,
haven't heard that part yet. Oh
yeah,
my
Yeah.
God. Are
And
you
yeah,
she
yeah.
so
had a bump belly. I'm like, what?
so that's why she was texting her friend like he nutted in me. Like
Oh
because
my god. Okay.
my
Oh,
mom thinks it's okay, you know. Uh,
Hmm.
It's sickening, dude. It's sick.
I'm telling you, you can't read them all at one time because you just get real aggravated.
did the ski
yeah,
come out?
I had to put him down like this lady is the devil.
You got to read them in parts though,
Mm,
because it's like
yep.
the shit crazy. It just there's no justifying that shit.
Because you gotta process it like for real. Like, did I just read that?
Exactly.
And then the dude goes on platform saying he knows about all of this, and you
And
know
he ain't had no control over nothing because even in one of the text messages, she said, um, Alice told Azriel, you could do what you want to do because your dad don't care, so I don't care either.
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
She said your dad is
Exactly.
condoning your behavior.
Hmm.
Exactly.
And you
But
see
he
how they
didn't
was
know.
walking in the streets. You see how they was like, in the street, like he on YouTube, when I'm referring to the street, he was dogging tears and talking to
Yeah.
her and everything. I'm sitting here
Nigga
like,
calling me a side chick. No, you have side chicks. You got side chicks. Your
like
wife
All
don't want you. You cheat on your wife.
all of that was
Motherfucker.
projection.
You beat your wife.
The same
Yeah.
projection that he's been using over and over again on the Savages, on Larry,
Yep.
on you,
Yep.
on Larry's family. Like everything that he has done, he is projecting on other people.
Yeah.
Oh, why he ain't popped up on Channel 6 since the trial?
Why he ain't did no interview since the trial?
Why he wasn't at the trial?
Them
At
text
all.
this
He
boy,
wasn't going
he was
nowhere near. He
worried.
wasn't going nowhere near that trial.
Nowhere near it.
That explains it all. It must be a B-more thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because niggas ain't rolling where I'm from like that.
Only real person I've seen from Baltimore is Plain as Jane.
Man, you know what? I give you that one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She definitely got integrity.
Yeah, they can't even. I want to see it live when somebody go out and say they was, they just was wrong about the situation. You know what I'm saying? And you had to see it. But I have seen grown man go back and retract some of the stuff he said. Definitely was something cannot not be true. But none of them can't do that. They have to add a lie on top of a lie to make it make sense.
Exactly.
When it's black and white,
Right.
it's not even that complicated to put together. That girl
His
admitted
daughter-
at trial that she lied about her age.
Mhm.
She admitted at trial that she told that man her real age after they had been dealing with each other. He sent her home only for a week.
Mhm.
Hold on. After she told him she was 17, him and Juice laughed about it and said, I thought she was going to tell me something 10 times worse.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what she testified to.
So he did.
Yeah.
That's what she testified to. I didn't even hear that part.
You gotta. I told you, Oko actually would compare both of the things before we try to get a good, grasp of things before we just run out here just, saying some crazy shit.
But you know what? That's why the government, when you notice when they focused on his crimes against her, they only focused on the time from he found out from the time he knew she was 17 to the time she turned 18, the day before she turned 18. Those are the dates that they focused on in that trial.
Hmm. And then when she testified and said that she found out her mom was texting R. Kelly going through her phone. That was a lie too.
Like,
Well,
let's see.
Well, I don't know if that's a
I
lie
don't think that we can conclude that
because we don't
it
know how
doesn't-
she found
yeah.
out.
She said in
We just know
testimony
she knew at
that
some point.
she had tried to text. She got his number. She gave it to her parents. She
And that
tried
was
to
only
text
2
him.
days.
Yeah, she tried to text him, but she was texting the wrong number.
Right.
So when she went to go get the mama's iPod, that's when she seen that the mama had been texting him.
Right.
And she got his real number out of her mom's phone. So the text messages start when the mom is forwarding text messages from him to her. We don't know the conversation that was had prior.
Okay, look, I see that gay dude is live blaming the savages. You see how obvious this is?
How can you blame the savages?
Blame the savages.
How can the dream team support that shit? Y'all don't see that this nigga is a supporter of the parents and not R. Kelly? Like, that shit is so gay. I don't respect none of you motherfuckers at all for sitting there even listening to him. Y'all dumb as hell. This nigga supports Angelo. He was a part of the setup with Angelo. That's how I see it. This nigga has some type of knowing on what the fuck was going on with Angelo. This nigga is Angelo's best friend. Okay? And if y'all motherfuckers don't see that, y'all stupid as hell.
Right. You can definitely tell something's definitely wrong with that picture.
Right. Because
he fucked him in his ass real good.
All right. Hold on.
Right.
No more. I don't want to hear about no ass fucking right now. Hold on.
They fucking each other in the fucking ass. Period.
I know one do it, but the other one,
That nigga was in jail. He came out with big ass wide hips like a bitch. That nigga gets fucking ass.
All I'm gonna say is one is online right now bullshitting, and the other one he can meet me at the same place his daughter was supposed to be at. It don't fucking matter.
Like that is stupid as hell, nigga. You look really crazy. I'm glad he's doing this right now because that's just more proof right now. Dream, y'all look sleepy team. Y'all look really fucking crazy. Y'all really do.
It's gonna three things gonna happen. He gonna lie, Blame the Savages and blame Larry.
Yeah.
There you go.
And he's never gonna read the text.
Right. Like,
I think he's being paid over there because there's
he
no
gotta
way
be.
you can read
Yeah,
that and
he's being paid because he's a hoe. He's a broke hoe. So he's gonna take any money. Hips call him like, I'll give you $100 to spend this. All right, that's what he gonna do.
No,
I don't know.
because
I don't know if Hips got it, man. I'm looking at these text messages. I don't know if Hips got
I
it.
know they seem kind of broke. They don't have $40 for the phone and
man,
shit. Like it's crazy.
Are
I
you
thought they had.
serious?
I thought they had. I thought
Man,
all his kids had
the
cars
mama,
and shit.
man, the mama booked the whole surgery and still needed 1,500.
Right. And then the car overheating, you got to pull over and put shit in it. Like what the hell? Like
That's a
I don't
that sound
know.
like a radiator.
It sounded like he was
Somebody
sending
working a
some.
dead end job.
Yeah, he's sending some
Jesus.
IOUs, some rain checks, or something.
The best thing that happened to him was that truck. He get to travel, you know what I'm saying, and make some money. Probably making the most money he ever made in his life. He was driving so much he couldn't go to court.
Mm-hmm. Their
Mhm.
daughter with their crunk come up, man. That's sick.
That's horrible, man. Oh,
That's exactly what
that's
that was.
man. That's why, like I said, y'all people, man. It's we on YouTube, but you can just watch these channels to see what the hell happening. Like some bloggers, they not really in the sector like some of the other ones. You can get they got their own perspective and shit on, but the ones who actually supposedly read transcripts and did all this shit and know all this stuff, bro. Apparently they don't know shit neither. They just gonna go
Well,
from the next thing.
Dana didn't have the transcripts. He was reading the stuff from Justice for R. Kelly, and they didn't have everything. They just posted the pages they wanted to post.
Yeah, but this is like what see with him, it just bro, you know who listen, you know who built him. So it's okay.
Hmm.
He had a team around him that built him. It wasn't just you understand what I'm saying? It wasn't just him doing this all on his own merit and he know all this shit. No, he had some
Right,
people who did research, he had people that sent him stuff. He had everything. He never really did nothing on his own.
right, right.
So and it's still
It's
going on
obvious.
now. For you to blame,
It,
for you to come be bringing the savages up, why don't you just go live and do like everybody else and read the transcripts? Not transcripts, but the text message. Just read them.
he ain't gonna do it.
I don't
Form
even
your
see
own
how
opinion on it.
the savages fit in this equation.
I don't
Right.
either, and I'm pretty far along in the text messages, and I still don't see where they at.
Right. Like I ain't even like you hear even
Nowhere in here. Like the savages shouldn't even be a part of this conversation. The only thing that motherfuckers need to be doing is apologizing to them, dragging them as bad parents, when really they the reason that all of this is happening,
Yep,
and they still don't have their baby.
it's fucked up all the way around. Mm-mm-mm. I mean, everything was a lie. Like you, man, look, everything, even the story about driving around Disney, saw the tour bus and all that bullshit. Like they was there because she sent the text message to tell Azriel the police are here when they was at the hotel. So that means they was there because she said she was going to meet her across the street at the gas station.
Yeah. She said they
But
knew that
as
she was going though. I think it's because she cut that
yeah,
phone off. But the mom
yeah.
texts her every fucking 2.5 second. Like I
Oh
can't
my
be at my
God,
phone
it's
even if she
horrible.
was really doing the right thing. Like
So they really set R. Kelly up for real then.
The
Yeah,
mom was
the
more
mom.
interested and eager than R. Kelly. Anytime R. Kelly was brought up, it was because the mom. Have you talked to him? Have you spoke to him? Did y'all
Yeah.
kiss? Did you hug? Like, wow.
you can say they set R. Kelly up, but really,
You can't set up an innocent person.
yes, because it doesn't negate us from what he did.
Right, because
Right.
you can look at her and say, this is a little girl and she's still in high school.
No, but what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
but they
she
set him up. They
knew.
didn't frame him
Yeah,
because a
she
setup
Right.
is
knew
a
that
guilty person.
she knew she was gonna call the police and sent her over there, and she was gonna use that as leverage to get something out of him. So they
Yep.
set him up.
But it didn't work out.
I think the
That didn't
parents
work.
might have known. I don't think she knew.
Yeah, I think
I
she was
think
more.
she was left out of that equation.
And then they
What's
talking
up,
about
y'all?
Azriel went home and researched. Hey, Ty.
That's
They
just
talking
my
about
opinion, though.
Azriel went home and researched him. It looks like Alice ass researched him according to
Yeah.
those messages. She knew every fucking thing about
Yeah.
him.
Girl, she knew his travels and everything.
Everything.
It's gonna take him such and such amount of time to get her. How's he gonna
Yeah,
do it
she
in
was
this
the one
amount of
doing the
time?
researching.
Did she want to be the driver?
And yeah,
Oh,
and the
Yep.
assistant to him. And she told me I could be the assistant to you and him.
And then Angelo said that she didn't like his music. That was a lie.
For sure. That was a lot of shit that was a
yeah.
lie.
I don't know if Ezra could have been in on that because she was really mad that they messed that up. Like
When
she,
her when her mom told her that they was meeting at a hotel, she said, "What the heck? A
Yep.
hotel? You couldn't pick a studio?"
Yep. Exactly.
mm-hmm.
But even that she said I would. This is about the assistant. She said I would be perfect. I don't have no friends. Don't trust no one. Very honest and loyal and don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about it. Says it what other people say or think. I don't kiss nobody's ass. I'm not scared to speak my mind. I always got my people that I fuck with back, which would be you and him.
Mm.
Wow.
So, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
What's
Ty.
Hey,
happening?
mama, how you doing?
That's
Look, and they still broke.
Man,
Good.
listen.
They still ain't got no money. They
And
didn't
then
get shit out of it.
you know what I've been thinking about. You know how Sean said that Teen Truth was created as a cover up. I'm starting to believe that it was to try to cover this shit up.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, it
he
could have been.
created like he created a business in his daughter's pain. He sent his daughter to make money. He sent his daughter to a predator in hopes that they'll get money. Like he just see this little girl
Yeah.
as a money bag.
That's
It's
it.
fucking heartbreaking.
That's
right.
it.
Yeah, the mom even said Ezra always gets her way because of her looks.
Wow,
Mm.
that's what she
Wait,
told her in the text.
wait,
Mm-hmm.
what?
See,
Yep.
that is what you are
A lot.
instilling into your child. A kid only knows what they are taught. We
Yeah,
can't
what's up, Avery?
blame Azrael for nothing that she's doing, even with her being out and the stuff that she posts. We can't. That is, she was taught this. This is all
Mm-hmm.
she knows. That's fucked up. She was
Real
doomed
fucked up.
at birth.
Yeah, we're supposed to
What's up,
teach our
Agnes?
kids to be better. You know what I mean? Like, no
Yeah,
matter what we went through in
Mm,
life,
mm.
we want to teach them how to do better and not make the same mistakes that we made.
exactly. I always tell my daughter, be better than me, do better than
Hmm.
me. Period.
Right.
And I'm still trying to be a better person than I was yesterday.
Exactly.
Right.
This shit don't come with no handbook.
But
But
then
Hell
she
of
I
a-
say
don't
something.
know.
Then
I
she
don't
say,
know where the mama was coming from. I
but
I
just I
don't
can't.
either.
then she
Gold
say
digger,
something. Then she say
certified.
something about her mother.
Mm.
Her mother wanted to be a singer. Her grandmother or something wanted to be a singer, but didn't make it or something.
Yeah, the grandmother wanted to be a singer, but she couldn't sing, so she prayed so hard, and that's where Azrael came from.
Wow,
Hmm.
that shit. Wow, man. That's why I'm like. That's why.
What
It,
shampoo?
like that. Like I said, throw the whole
Look at my
fucking
hair
family.
bucket.
Throw the whole family out. Let's just throw them out. They out
Yeah.
here. You know, people. You know, people we know who have first hand encounter with them and will say the same thing. Throw their ass the fuck out. Everybody.
They
Nothing. They don't stand for shit. They pretty much sold her into some bullshit. And I wish they could have proved that they got some money from them, because if they could have, their ass would have been locked up too.
Facts.
it's
But
horrible.
everybody want to harp on the savages, but they won't get on like this. And this nigga went from platform to
I
platform
don't
telling a
even
different story.
understand why they
I'm like, how the
where the
fuck?
savages come up at.
Like, how the fuck, man? You gotta be like, you gotta be some type of you. Everybody talking about narcissistic behavior. I see why his wife don't want to fuck him personally, but that's just wow. You a lot of anybody.
Mm.
Get a crowd,
And
get a
he
lot.
he around here telling people they kings and queens and shit and to respect they self and all this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, you selling your daughter and whooping on your wife. What the fuck?
Hmm. He picked her up from the airport. Where she
Hmm.
been at for all this time if he didn't know?
Yeah. And he
went
was
around.
supposed to go put something in her car when she was at the hotel.
Mm-hmm. Went and told his family that Azriel's got a projected release date with R. Kelly. How he didn't know what was going on. The mama texted, told her, make sure you call your dad and tell him happy birthday. Why was you calling him? Why you not at home telling him happy birthday? Where was you at, Angelo?
What?
Where was she
That's
at?
your daughter.
Does anyone have Azriel's book?
Today's the first day I heard about it.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know she had one.
I
What
want
is he trying to say?
I don't even want to read shit she got on. You know, what she put out. I'm gonna keep it buck with you. Fuck it. I don't believe nothing she say.
I just want to see if it lines up with the text
fat
messages.
boy.
Oh, you said ass? Oh, I'm finna say.
Yeah.
You talking
I
about
just
ass.
want to see if it lines up with the text messages.
That's what I want to see.
I just want to see, what can we get somebody to get him on the panel to explain?
His ass ain't
That
coming
ain't
on
gonna
nobody's panel.
happen. He gonna talk in circles. Hey y'all, hey, somebody play that recording of old dude gonna try to strike you though. Of
Nah,
when he was on Gay Dude's channel and he explained the text and he didn't explain shit. He didn't nothing made sense. He ran around in circles and that nigga Gay Dude over there accepted that shit. Everybody in chat, y'all are dumb as hell. That nigga didn't give y'all no explanation at all. Y'all allowed this nigga to manipulate y'all. That's how slow y'all are.
He didn't even come up with a good excuse.
He
That was
did.
I've heard
some
him say R.
bullshit.
Kelly put the messages in there because he's a master
Matter of fact,
manipulator.
bullshit.
But Azriel said that her dad
I'm
was
making
the
where he
actual
strikes me.
manipulator.
Let's see. Hold on.
Yep. So gay dude is gonna blame it on. We already know his fake ass gay ass spin. He's gonna put it on the savages and put it on grown little boy when the text messages in y'all's dumb ass faces.
Right.
Like, come the fuck on.
Basically,
Grown little boy didn't know them motherfuckers then in 2015. How's it his fault? If it was not for them fucked up ass parents, Az wouldn't have been there, and she would never met Larry. So whose fault is it for real? Stupid motherfuckers. Y'all so goddamn dumb. I cannot stand gay, weak ass men. No offense to no offense to gay men at all. I'm just saying, I'm talking about gay men that act like bitches. That shit get on my fucking nerves. Nigga, get some balls for real. And be a fucking man. Up here hoeing for fucking $40 to spin a fucking lie. And you supposedly support R. Kelly. That's some straight up gay ass shit right there.
I have not heard one supporter. I can't say that, but I haven't heard them coming after the savages after they read this shit.
Like how is it the savages' fault? If y'all motherfuckers on Team Kills don't see what this fat gay motherfucker is doing, y'all dumb as hell. Y'all ain't even here for R. Kelly. Y'all here for entertainment. Because y'all know this nigga lying. There's no way that y'all sitting up in this chat and believing that motherfucker.
Right.
I don't know.
Has anyone checked Twitter to see if Angelo made any posts about this?
Larry did it. But the text messages is in the fucking paperwork, you dumb motherfucker. Stupid as hell. I cannot deal. I hate liars. I really do.
I'll check right now, Classy, for you.
Because all I think he been doing all he been doing is watching incest porn or something like that.
All I gotta say is this confirms that Dana's gay. He's sucking his dick. What's up?
Remember when you used to say, and I said this before, you used to say this all the time. You used to say you found it weird and strange that Hips was liking pictures of young girls half naked, his same age as his daughter.
Yeah, same age as his daughter. And then even some of the supporters, I'm not even gonna say her name, but she used to post pictures with her panties on. You'll see him liking all her pics. All her pics.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I used to see that and was like, that's weird. Ain't he married?
Alice said she was hip to everything he was doing.
Yeah, she knew everything what he was doing. That's why she didn't give him no pussy. That's why he up here fucking frustrated messing with supporters driving state to state in that truck.
Oh, he
I
ain't, he
think
ain't said nothing
we gotta
online.
no, I was gonna say to the poll question I put in the chat, you know, we got a unanimous. I don't know who was the one person that said no, but
Probably somebody
Angelo.
from the dream team.
It was Angelo.
Or
one person had to
or
say
hit.
no on the poll. It just had to be one person. But hey, you're entitled to your opinions, you know. You know, but everybody, if you read the message,
You know that one person ain't on our side.
that's true. But what about what else we got on this thing, man? Because it's like these text messages have us going crazy. You know, they got everybody going crazy. You know, they done gave Choke some new views. They done gave everybody. They done brought life to dead channels.
Man,
Right?
they on TikTok running this shit up. This shit is viral.
It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's everywhere.
Right.
It's everywhere.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I want to give her roses now, but I'm gonna say that after the live. Because when she dropped that
Wait a minute,
exclusive,
Starboy. I'm gonna send you a link.
when she
Who's
dropped that exclusive, it set the world on fire. You feel me?
who's roses? Who you talking about?
The lady who had the exclusive.
Oh, for real?
You know.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out to
send you
her.
this link so you can hear it.
Choke called her a pimpstress. I never heard that
We
before.
we need somebody in Chicago to go down and print off Exhibit 41 and 42. I still wanna confirm. I still wanna clown that bitch. It's not me. It's not me. Now he your brother. Oh no, bitch. I still want your ass, and I don't give a fuck if it's 4 or 5 years from now. That motherfucker come out. I'm posting that shit on my community wall just
Miss
for
Red
you.
Apples. Miss Red
Hey
Apples.
y'all.
Hey, Parker.
Hey, Tarsha.
Oh,
What's up,
wow.
person?
What's your opinion, Tasha?
Man, my opinion is dude knew about them text message. He said the shit on Joke No Choke. Choke channel when Choke did that interview, he said, I got the text messages. I read the text messages. He knew. So for anybody to sit up there and say that he did not know about the text messages is full of shit.
Straight up shit.
Full of shit, and they scared to speak on that man's name. Flat out. They either working with the man behind the scene because they just scared to say this man's name. For what? I don't know.
I agree, Cherie. The mama wish she was young and could have ran off with R. Kelly.
Yeah, because she would have ran off with him and
Sound
left
like
that fat motherfucker where he was at.
She did not want that man.
She ain't want him. He was abusive. He was beating her ass.
Exactly. Beating and
And it
cheating.
looked like to me, shit, he probably tried to sell her too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
why
both of
you
these
do the
motherfuckers.
same? You did your daughter the same way her father treated you.
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker knew.
He knew.
I've been
Welcome
speaking to
What's up,
to
y'all
Tim?
in the chat,
Hey,
and none of
Toon.
y'all spoke.
Tune,
Hey,
I did
Tom.
I'm
speak.
sorry, I ain't even looking at the chat.
Except Cherie. She the only one that said what's up.
I'm just now
I
looking in
spoke
the
to
You
chat
you
and
you didn't
too.
seeing
speak
you.
back
I'm
to me.
not,
I spoke to
I
you
don't
too,
never look at
Tim.
the
It
chat.
ain't my
I
fault
No,
you
you
didn't hear
did,
me over
always
there
Shy.
speak
big
to
mouth.
hold on. I always speak to Tom when you hop in the chat. I ain't seen you say hey tears in a long time.
Well, you
Don't do
ain't.
me.
Well, he said,
You ain't
he
see.
said,
You
hey,
didn't
big
see
head.
it.
You know,
It's
Don't do
crazy.
me.
You can
I
say,
said, I spoke to
I'm the
you.
only one that spoke, but you didn't speak back.
Right. He
I
don't
did.
ever
I
speak
said,
back.
hey, big head.
That's not my name.
Tune spoke.
You
Tune spoke
are
to
big
everybody in the
head.
chat. He spoke. He spoke to
Shit.
everybody in the chat.
I
All
spoke to
right,
you
Tony.
too.
Tony
T-Bone
scared.
said, do they have something on them? Do they have something on who?
On who?
They gotta have some on them.
Do they
On
have
Dana?
something?
On
Man,
Dana?
I can't believe motherfuckers believe that he don't know nothing about it. That shit is crazy.
As
I
hell.
can't even believe that's even a conversation,
You think
right?
that man just sitting over there and don't know where his daughter at? Like, come
Come
on,
on,
man.
man. He knew.
Don't I got some smaller ones? We had a lot of the smaller ones.
And he
She
just
gone on
picking her up from
tour,
the
but he
airport.
don't know nothing.
Look at them.
Anybody seen ass? No,
And she
man. We
gone
ain't
for
seen
days
it
at
today.
a time.
We ain't
Now
seen her in a month. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
asked to make it to dinner. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Shit, I
you
don't
gotta
see
What
come
no
you
pick her up
do?
pictures.
from the airport.
Yeah. The
He
mama
just
said
went on
she
them
should have.
texts,
The
but you
mama said
believe
she should
me,
have
he's
used
getting
his
them
luggage
updates.
instead of hers.
Oh,
Man, he knew. They
He
ass
knew.
was thirsty for money. Their car was breaking down. They ain't had no cell phones. They couldn't pay
A
their rent.
radiator.
They was
I've been
bummed.
I've
Mm-hmm.
been listening to a
They
little bit
knew
of it. That shit is crazy,
it
man.
was all a come up.
It really is,
That's what it
Tim.
was.
Man, what about when the dude had as his broke phone and they were scared that he had
Oh
someone in the
yeah,
phone and seen the
yeah,
stuff and the mama wanted her to change the passcode? Your
yeah.
daddy's gonna be so mad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why would he be
Mhm.
mad if he knew nothing about that?
It's not bad times for them.
Right,
Somebody put something in the pipe.
right. You better tell him your real age. I think it's messed up that you're lying.
Shit, who told her to lie?
And
If you went around, you
and
she
then
went.
if Hibbs didn't know about it, he would have came out and said, "My wife and my daughter speaking to R. Kelly, lying about her age."
But
He ain't getting
listen,
none
if
of
she lied about her age, she still told old girl her birthday to get on the plane.
She
right.
sure did.
Yep.
She
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 showed her
sure
still
ID
did.
at
gave
the
her birthday.
airport,
That's telling her age, her real
Mm-hmm.
birthday.
hotel. Yeah. She had to show her ID at the concerts because
Yep.
she was scared she wasn't gonna be able to get in the concert in the text messages.
She had a
But
play sick.
nobody
Her
around him
mama
to do
told her.
nothing.
Well,
Hey,
back then in 2015, anybody could get on the plane. You could send your kid out of town on the plane
Yeah,
by themselves.
you could do that now.
So
Yeah,
that
you
she
can.
didn't
Yeah, you
really
can
need
still
no
do it.
ID to get on the plane.
But she's got to show it to pick up her. You know, they check your ID when you going through. What is it called? Security.
When yeah,
They scan your ID.
Yeah, she
Nah,
had
but
But
to
she
give her
gave Cheryl
birthday. You
Mack
gotta
her
punch her you
information
gotta punch all that shit in at the kiosk.
hmm
now hold on,
That
hold on,
boy.
hold on. I'm not going to play anything with dude clip on there. I'm not doing that.
Shit, Cheryl
So
Mack
yeah,
probably seen the
Okay.
birthday, didn't think
yeah.
nothing of it. She's probably used to booking minors a
But
flight.
no, I'm trying
Probably.
to see because they said 3 months, right? But to me, like 8 months. It was more 8 months she been fucking the dude.
Indigo, what's up?
Yeah, they said it was 90 days.
They
They
said it was
said
90
90
days, but it
days.
was 8 months.
Yeah.
So I'm like, these supportive, like, oh, he only had 3 months, man. It was 8 months. He been fucking with bro,
What's up, Aisha?
you know.
he fucked with her. What 2 days after he met her? One day she spent the night. Why?
Yeah.
Why? So
Crazy as
if she
hell.
didn't spend a night, and if Hips wasn't in on it, why did he lie on Chuck No Joke saying that they drove home? R. Kelly
Right.
ran out the back door.
He
Right.
lied.
Right. Right.
He
That
ain't got no back though.
Just like
What's
he
up,
lied
True?
on Whitney D channel.
Girl.
He lied.
T Bizam.
He turned the story around when he said one thing on Whitney D, then went on Choke channel and said something totally different. Then went
What up, Atlas?
on Gay Dude channel and said something totally different. And they believe all the shit.
It's delusional. You know, his channel is for the delusion, the fake spins, the lies. If you have any integrity, you wouldn't be friends with him. You will not be on his channel in his fucking comments nowhere. Cause that nigga is a liar. He lies about everything, even taking care of his own fucking children.
mm-hmm.
Like the shit is weird. No way in hell will I affiliate myself with someone like that if I had integrity. No way in hell.
And then you know how she could tell because you remember Alice told Azriel not to use that group anymore with Imani and Isis, only to use the one with them with them in there.
Yep.
Listen,
It's a
shit
lot of
crazy.
shit in there, man. It's a whole lot in there.
Like I said, blame it. Hey, it's always the savage's fault. But it's only one person who really going out here trying to push and spend that shit. One person.
Mm-hmm.
But they got the phone number of the source of their problems.
That
Yeah,
shit is
he's
ridiculous.
feeding
My
Tyler
thing
K all
is,
them damn lies.
they
Like
supposed to be
it's
that cool.
crazy.
They supposed to be that cool. Why he ain't on dude panel explaining the text messages right now?
My bad, last minute I didn't see it. What's up?
You know what I mean? Why he ain't on the panel? Why he ain't over there explaining it to him? He got his number and shit. Go ahead and talk to the dude and he can explain him. Tell him, go ahead and go on live and say you ain't know nothing about him when you already said you knew about him.
The last time I heard him speak about it, he said that R. Kelly had somebody manipulate the iCloud and put those messages in there.
She said, I spoke too, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that.
I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, a
Lying
lot of
ass.
people thought that them text messages was fake when they was just seeing the little excerpts that was put in the transcripts in
Hmm.
the that what is that the thing that Bonjing that motion Bonjing filed.
Hmm.
A lot of people saying I think they're fake just like the letters and this and that. Nah, baby. Mm-mm.
Man, them text messages ain't fake. That's why the fuck they didn't. I'm trying to figure out why the judge took that and why they take that out.
Because they couldn't prove extortion. And the trial was not about extortion.
In the defense using it, R.
SK,
Kelly would have to admit that he was with a minor.
SK, I agree. Liars tend to be friends with like-minded people that also lie. That's what I've learned. Yes, there's no way
Yeah,
in hell I'm
facts.
gonna call somebody a friend that blatantly
Facts.
lies
I
like
see
that.
that
Like,
shit all on YouTube. Facts.
But how
I ain't
could you
protecting
trust
no.
them
I
as
ain't
a friend?
protecting no liars.
Everybody
OCLC
nah,
know
stand
this
on the truth,
motherfucker a liar.
and regardless of what the truth is, we gonna speak on it.
period.
Period.
But how could you trust that person as your friend if you know they lie all the time?
Man, you can't trust them nowhere. Not even around in your circle.
I have
Right.
too much fucking integrity to be friends with a motherfucker like that. Period.
Me too.
That makes me look like a liar being his friend.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Especially
real.
when you
Mm-hmm.
lie about everything. That means you's a compulsive liar. You believe everything you say.
Yeah, something really wrong with you. Something
Yeah.
really wrong with you. He live right now, lying. Like it's disgusting. And
I'm
his
not even
people is
gonna
sitting
watch
there
the
letting him
replay.
do it. We've been telling y'all that he is a hip supporter. He's a Clary supporter. He's not an R. Kelly supporter.
He's
Y'all
not.
all dumb over there.
They dumb as fuck.
He's okay with them. You know, he's okay with everything. He just don't like he the savages because it's back to the savages. The savages, Don Russell and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but never the Claire's.
Yeah,
That
he
Never.
that
still
that
talk
is
about Don
gay
Man,
Russell.
shit.
if anything, he need to be apologizing to the savages.
For
He
sure.
need to
Exactly.
be apologizing with his crook. Ooh.
He will not because he doesn't have integrity. He wasn't born with none. Like this nigga, he has
I'm thinking
behavior
he a
issues.
foster baby. You know,
Yes.
foster kids act like that. I
That
worked with them. I worked with them years and years. They act like that.
when you never feel real love from your blood family, you don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about people. You make up lies.
yeah.
Oh,
You
that
you
nigga
talk
foster kid.
you
He
talk
act like
hella
one.
shit about Larry's kids, and everybody saying, "Oh, that's my friend. I have integrity." The fuck?
Right.
That's bullshit.
Don't have none, cause that the one that's motherfuckers around him, they ain't to be trusted. Real shit. I wouldn't say
Mm-mm.
shit around none of them.
Hell
No,
no.
not at all.
Can't trust them.
Especially
Motherfuckers
when they
all on
have like
fake
split
ass,
personalities and
Kiki and
mm-hmm.
ha ha and shit. All that shit is fake to me, and I
Hey,
don't get down like that. All
No.
right.
that
But,
fake
but
ass
what's the
shit.
purpose of being fake though? We all know it's everybody know it is what it is. But like you said, birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? Shit, liars hang out with liars most of the time.
Huh.
Exactly. And that's why Alice is just like her husband. They are just alike. Talking about
Yeah.
Angelo wasn't involved. Looking at the text messages, Angelo wasn't involved. He didn't know nothing. Shut the fuck up.
Looking at these text messages. I don't think the father was involved. Wait, where did he think she was at Disney World for 5 days missing school, needing a doctor's note?
Hmm.
Booty was being ate.
What up, Vanetta?
What the hell? I'm just not understanding. How do you breeze past that part? How do you breeze past somebody having her phone and coming across pictures of her and R. Kelly and his phone number in the phone and y'all want her to change her codes and shit while y'all on the way to get the phone?
Mm-hmm.
How do you breeze past that? But as soon as the
Hey,
mama say,
Vanilla.
"Oh, I had a dream you were pregnant," oh,
What? Yeah. Did
oh,
Mm-hmm.
you
read
kiss
that
him
part
yet? Did you
again.
kiss him yet?
Who the
That's the
fuck
most
texted that?
dumb.
She's acting like she was
That's,
a little grade school girl.
that's the dumbest thing in the
She
world.
asked her daughter, "Are you still bleeding?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's wild.
She told her to give him some head because what happened? She said you gotta give him a lap dance and make sure you prance. That's head.
That's
You print.
bullshit.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, the
What?
print shit. Make sure you print them.
Yeah.
How does how does that mean hit?
You could look it up.
Is that right? Because it's because of his song head.
That's what it
Mm,
means.
I don't know.
It means head.
My mama a straight groupie though, and that whole family thought
Well,
they was great come up
that
off
was
that girl.
crazy. You telling your 17-year-old daughter to suck
Because she was on her
She
period.
was bleeding.
on a
She
sick
asked her was
dick?
she still bleeding.
One more thing. Sean said, y'all remember that one piece Sean was talking about? Her mama mentioned that one piece, I mean, about 2 to 3 times. Why you ain't wear the one piece? Why you ain't wear the one piece?
Mm-hmm.
The mama already
Girl.
told her he wanted her in sweats the first trip.
Hip still got the receipt, but he didn't know nothing about it, though. He didn't know nothing about it, though. Okay.
So make sure you print them. That's crazy.
That's what she said.
They was going worldwide on that line about all this shit. They be Angelo and them should never show their motherfucking face on YouTube again.
No, nigga, stay your
Ever.
ass off social media. Just go away.
I
Yeah,
know
he
I
should have just
wouldn't.
stayed in. He should have just stayed in the dark like he was.
Yeah.
Man,
Stay quiet like Alice because she knew this day was coming. She even said it in a text. She said, "Are y'all ready for the backlash that
Yes, she
you
did.
and we gonna get?"
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She sure did.
oh, they was lying good. They was practicing that shit.
Man had the daughter. The daughter had a whole story. She got thrown out the car and beat up, and
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
that?
Where
the
that's
sister
at?
like, what we doing?
Imagine the conversations that didn't happen in them text messages.
Yeah, because you
Mm-mm-mm.
don't see R. Kelly text correspondence with her. You don't see the brother and the sister correspondence with her. The daddy's correspondence. We don't get to see that part. We only see the mom and the assistant.
Mm-hmm. This
And
shit's ridiculous.
she had a hate for all of them. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
sick of you,
And then
motherfuckers.
she didn't
She
even like
out.
ISIS.
She wasn't even
But
talking to her at the time.
She didn't want ISIS in the chat. She said, "Don't text the chat with ISIS in it. Text the chat with me and Angelo."
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I agree, Cherie.
And it's true, Cherie. It's all about money.
They even wanted jobs.
They wanted jobs. The mom was complaining about her job. She hated her job. So this little girl being pressured, asking R. Kelly, can her mama be his driver?
Can the daddy work the lights?
And the daddy worked a lot.
Mama, you don't even like driving. I can drive. I can drive a tour van. I'm talking about a Sprinter.
Mm-hmm. And that shit was horrible. It was just
That's what
horrible.
I haven't got that far yet. So she was talking about in the text.
Yeah, she had said that
I am
his cousin
Queen
was
New.
stealing
What's
his
up?
money, and the mama was
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, he need to hire me," like Annette said she was gonna ask, so she
They
could
was
be the
talking about
assistant.
George.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He had
Wow.
crashed the Sprinter or some shit. He's crashed
Well,
the car,
that's what he
stole the
said
money.
on Whitney D Live that he was putting up them light fixtures.
Let's go see. We're gonna see if he gonna surface. I know he's listening to this shit. I know he's listening to all of it.
I think they scrubbed them text messages to put it all on the mother.
No, I think that the exhibit focuses on her age at the time.
Oh, she
That the
talking
mother,
about in the court. I mean, it is all on the mother. I mean, she did. I don't know if it is, but
I just think those correspondence was pulled to show the timeline that the mama had contacted him first. The mama knew everything. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To show that the assistant was corresponding all the flights.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
believe
yeah,
showed
that's
they
where
why
she
just
was
those
at when.
correspondence were pulled, and it showed the rules
Yeah.
that he had her following. She
man,
jumped.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, I mean she did say something about the rules. You
Yeah,
telling me
she
about
talking
the
about the
rules?
rules in the text. She was talking, and then her mom was looking like,
So did
"Oh,
her
he
mama
won't
ask her
be."
about? Did her mama ask her about the rules?
I didn't get
She
He
didn't
that
say
said,
part.
"Why
what
you gotta
rules.
wear sweats?" And she was like, "He don't want me to show my figure." And the
But I
mama didn't
know
see
those
nothing
text
wrong with it.
messages also established where Azriel was at when and how old she was at the
I
time.
Yep.
mean, and first of all, as a woman, and then especially with her being an abused woman, you should know the signs of a abusive man. She was telling you the signs like, oh, he doesn't want my figure to show. I gotta wear these sweats. If you just his artist, what the fuck does that matter?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. But like I said, she was living. You can say she was living through her daughter. So I think I can conclude you say that.
She
You know.
was. She was sexually frustrated, living through her daughter.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
That's
she
horrible.
definitely was
Why
sexually
Angela wasn't piping
frustrated.
out? He was beating her up already, and he cheated on her, but she still was there. What made
Yeah,
her stay there?
just
And
for the
still
kids,
there.
like she said. She said she was gonna stay until As get out of high school, but she's still there.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't think she's still there. I just think they only holding on to it just because the public, the
Because she
vitriol.
did move out and leave him for a while. Remember, he was going live at his mama's house all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I thought he had money, man. He was a street dude, man. He was popping.
And he
You
bought
know,
his own house at 13.
yeah. Like I heard all
Man,
these
that
stories
nigga a
from him.
lie. He ain't bought no
I
house
was
from
getting ready to say you
13.
Y'all
made it
remember that
sound good.
time? Y'all remember that time he dissed Admis, telling Admis his career ain't gonna never go nowhere because you
Uh-huh.
ain't got $60,000. Boom, boom, boom. I had that money for my daughter's career. Nigga, you a fucking lie. That's why you sent her to a pedophile. If you had money, like Beyonce's daddy, when he didn't like the song that R. Kelly was trying to do with her, he went and did another fucking song by his damn self worth more. Y'all didn't need that man for your daughter's career. Y'all needed him thinking y'all's pockets was gonna get paid. Y'all seen all them $250,000 lawsuits that was against him. Y'all was gonna try to set him up in that hotel.
Man, and even the comment on what's the name, wife surgeries and shit. That shit was wild to me too. How dare the motherfuckers?
See, Bam, I agree that he groomed his wife. I agree.
Yeah, he did to everybody, and they come back and kiss his ass.
Right.
Not I.
Well,
What is the
well, I
age? Is
don't know.
there a huge age difference between Alice and
night, T-Man.
Angelo?
I don't know.
I don't know. How old is Alice?
Mm-hmm.
She
I
lost
don't
a
I'm
know.
lot
gonna
of weight
Angelo
find
though.
got
out
a
though.
whole lot of kids have all this bad parenting going on.
Right?
Did he have kids on her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Man,
laying that low spreading the wide, them wide ass hips
so you
everywhere.
trying to tell me he get online talking shit about people, but he having kids on his wife?
So she got a
Mm-hmm.
book out, huh? I need to see this, read this book.
Who
Thank
got
you,
a book?
Lesnar.
Didn't
Thank
y'all
you,
just say she
Lesnar.
had a book?
Something like that.
Azrael?
Asriel don't got a book.
Uh,
That's what they saying today. I heard.
I'm gonna have to. That's why I said I'm gonna have to go look for that one. I want to
I
see
will
the
I would
scenes.
love to I would love to look for that. If I was Azriel and I'm in a situation that she's in, she left R. Kelly, her career is not doing so great, I would come out with a 100% tell all, even telling on my fucking parents.
she
Mm-hmm.
ain't
Because
gonna
they
do that.
fucked up my life. I got a disease I cannot get rid of.
I
I'll be
caught
100% fucking real. And that's the only way that she's
17,
gonna win. Period.
17 years old. She's walking around with this disease,
Name that
man.
motherfucker a teenage love.
Dealing with that. Like that is crazy. As much as her mama talk, I did she was she able to tell her that?
Like a man in his late 40s, do they go play laser tag?
She could barely walk.
The man was telling her her vagina was broken.
Yeah, that's what he told her. Her vagina broken.
What the doctor told her that?
No,
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 that's
that's what
what
R.
R.
Kelly
Kelly
told
was
her.
telling her.
What?
At 17, she's
Mm-hmm.
dealing with this shit though. At 17.
That is uh, that is just really sad. I really, really feel bad for her.
Thank you, Lesmith, for saying that. There is no prosecutorial misconduct. There is none.
Mm-mm.
That girl didn't lie on that stand. She told everything.
Yep.
but everybody else parents was there.
I believe that they did beat her the same because look in those text messages. Her mom was like, "Okay, you need to get home. You done had your fun already. You need to get back home
Mm-hmm.
to practice."
Where are you at? Since you want to be grown, make sure you
Yeah.
make it to school in the morning.
Mm-mm.
What?
Yeah. It just gets worse and worse and worse and
And
worse.
she's
She said,
calling
"Where
her
you
during
at? You
school
want to be
hours. Like, why
grown?"
can't you answer? I'm gonna call you on my break. Like, I'm at
And
school, dude.
she had a fucked up attitude too, as with the way she was talking to her.
Yeah, she's spoiled. You can tell you
I,
can
I
tell.
mean, if I had parents like that, I wouldn't respect them either.
That's why
I-
she talked to them like shit.
Is that when
And
she
she don't
came
even call
home?
him daddy at all. She say your wife, that's your wife.
I would refer to her as that too, because she definitely wasn't a mother.
The first time I heard the way that she spoke to her parents, I was surprised because the front that they put on, like they was this perfect family. Even on Lifetime, her brother was like, since Az went away, his parents separated, and he just wants everything to be back the same like it was when she left. Like they had this happy family.
Oh man, we was bamboozled like a motherfucker.
We really
Oh, I'm
Right?
trying to
fucking
tell
was
you.
on God. I
Well,
was
that nigga, he
when
good.
when
He
when
good.
Alice
He good.
cried, it made me cry. Like,
He
man,
good at lying, boy. That nigga bamboozled the shit out of us.
but he did say they all took acting classes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you couldn't tell me they didn't push ISIS out that car and beat her up.
I know. I felt that story a lot.
Right. Like, why would you go? And then they went on national television with no shame. Like, the truth wasn't going to ever come out.
Hey,
Right.
honey.
I mean, many motherfucking interviews. The one
Multiple
they did with the
interviews.
couple. mm,
Yes.
Oh, that shit is crazy. They put it on thick.
Man,
Hmm.
I gotta get them up. Hey, they deserve an Emmy.
they really do. Like, they really do. Like, I
Them
can't wait to
motherfuckers.
see this movie about it.
Hmm.
This shit, that's going to be very interesting. I hope they don't pay them shit.
Surviving the Clarice.
Man, they went on surviving all 3 seasons. Lying.
And Hips was on the last one.
Yeah, even on the last one, he had to milk some more money. He needed them extra dollars. Trust me.
Yeah, talking about we need to get it. His daughter's still there.
Mm-mm-mm.
Poor baby.
Man, T-Bound throwing rocks at a
We need
building.
to help him. Nigga, you ain't never tried to help Tim. Been
Nope, he sure didn't to
Hey, T-Bam, I always said they should have shot the motherfucking window out. Y'all gonna either call the police or y'all gonna have to run
Angelo,
out
I
to
know
this
you
gun
listen. You
jacket.
ought to be ashamed of your
Man,
motherfucking
I would
self,
have
nigga.
drove my car through that motherfucker. That is my baby in there. Like, I can't imagine. Like, if I'm away from my daughter for a day, I feel some type of way. Like,
You and your wife, nigga, ought to be ashamed, nigga. Y'all better run to the motherfucking altar and repent.
she don't respect her parents. As a parent, you got to give your kids something to respect. You got to set the example. You don't go down to their level. I'm gonna leave your daddy, get a mommy makeover, and give me a celebrity too.
That's crazy, man. These text
That's
messages.
crazy.
This shit is crazy.
What Alice wanted? She want her body done?
Yeah, she want a mommy makeover. What they trying to talk about Janine about? This is why he's jealous because his wife wanted a mommy
Wait. Talk
makeover.
about Janine
him.
about
Yeah.
what?
They talk about
Hold up.
Janine got a BBL and tummy tuck, blah blah blah. This what Angelo put out, and Sharon and his butt buddy, gay dude.
Oh,
They
she
all
done had
talking about it.
what women don't get tummy tucks and
Thank
have
you.
kids, man.
Thank you. What woman would not want to perfect her fucking body? Sharon, even you with your fucked up body talking shit, you need some. You need lipo, a tummy tuck, and a butt lift, bitch.
Who? Sharon who? Winbush?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, somebody done seen her real picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
She
saw her
big.
on
Hey,
video.
Butterball.
Oh, her real picture is out. I ain't seen
I'ma
it.
send it
It's
to
called
you.
a video. Oh
Okay.
Lord. Wait
Hey,
till
Oh,
you
she
see it.
swole.
Tone, she been
And the
showing her
motherfucker.
sister's pics. She be
She
showing her
ain't
sister's
swollen.
pics.
She well.
So
She
she Sharon
well.
Sharon ate the whole bush.
She
Man,
well.
listen,
She
she
The
sure is
entire bush.
swollen.
Yeah,
she
she
ate the whole bush.
eat
Hey, Miss
well.
April.
She is cute.
So she Sharon ate the whole bush, huh?
The entire bush.
The
Shit.
entire nut bush.
Right.
Martise says since Azrael didn't get a signed contract right away, they wanted her to get back to practicing, but they sent her to a pedophile for months and months and months, and never, even 3 months before her birthday, she still didn't have a fucking contract or no music out, and they signed that fake permission slip and let her go.
Yep.
No.
Damn, I gotta
You
see
don't fuck
this
with that,
picture.
dog.
Sharon done ate the whole motherfucking bush. Now, wonder she was always standing by the ocean over there fishing and shit, trying to get something to eat.
No, she was beached. She beached.
Can we
They pushed
talk
her back
about
in.
how they had this fake suicide story?
Hey, Missy.
Hey,
Oh
Missy.
wow.
What's
How
up,
Okay,
they
so
Missy?
said,
Azrael yelled at her mother and she said, that is because of y'all, blah, blah, blah. That is why I self-harm myself.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute,
What do she do? Did she used to cut
I can't
herself?
believe they talking about Janine. Like,
but
cause somebody had a
was it
tummy
the
tuck? Are
attempt?
you serious?
Was it the attempt that they was talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That was probably the attempt because she did it because of them. It had nothing to do with no boy.
Yeah, they try to blame it on the boy.
Yeah, that
Then
was
she said her
bullshit
mom
too.
always never likes what she want, where she wears. She said she looks country. She need to change her clothes. Always telling her how to wear her hair and everything. And then she's like, you just don't respect us." And she's like, "Look, lady, I'm ready to charge my phone. I'll text y'all when I'm settled. Y'all."
Hush, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Because that was the group text message.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. You sent me that picture yet?
Yeah.
It's a video
I'm gonna
too.
I'm gonna send you the video too.
Hey, BGB. Hey,
Break,
Nexie. Hey,
Oh, there
break
it
Aisha.
your
goes.
eyes.
Wifey.
All right.
Brace your eyes, man. You might have, you got to pinch the screen to see it all the way.
Cleo, all that
Oh,
damn
big
scratching. Shit.
mama.
Nexie, yes, it was all a lie. Like, if somebody throw me out in an alley in Chicago, I'm gonna call the fucking police. Excuse me? That shit's scary. She could die. She probably wouldn't even made it out that alley. Come on now.
I'm mad at myself
Nah,
for believing in
Well,
them.
that picture
Me
kind ain't that
too.
bad.
I ain't never believe it.
I am so mad. And then one time when she was live, people asked her in the comment, like, did you and R. Kelly get into it? She's like, yeah, I hit him in his face. She said she hit R. Kelly in the face.
Mm-mm.
There's a video.
All I know is that man penetrated that underage girl and traveled her across state lines. And yeah,
He
Multiple
guilty.
times.
Well, she
I-
did wind up telling him her age, and he still
Exactly.
kept fucking with her. He
Yeah.
brought her back.
Exactly.
So
Sent her home only for a week, only for her parents to go get a notarized letter to put her in online school and signed a freaking
right,
permission slip
Angelo
with a
didn't know
woman
that
they ain't
either.
never met.
Yeah, he didn't know
He
that.
wasn't there. He wasn't there when she came home and sent her back.
So he's not a protective father like he says he was, huh?
No, his credit is done.
Done with.
damn. I
So
guess
so
he can't
she
go to
has
no
something to
big platform.
say
I know a
about
platform he
this.
can go to.
I gotta see this video.
Yeah, Tune, it's gonna shock you, man. It's gonna surprise
So
your
where
eyes,
you been
man.
at?
Oh man. What's up, Black Girl Beauty? What's up, Missy? Oh shit, folks is
The fact
dropped.
that they can easily see the parents, the supporters can easily see the parents' fault and not R. Kelly's fault blows me.
Yeah.
It blows
Yeah.
me.
It's funny to hear them read and be like, oh wow.
She
R.
can't
Kelly did
her.
worse. R. Kelly did worse.
Free
Really.
R. Kelly now. Free him. What?
Freak 'em
Mm-mm.
now.
Did the parents stick the dick in the girl? I'm confused.
That's what the judge said. She doesn't care if they threw Azrael to him naked. It's his fault. He did
It
it.
is. It really
Yes,
is.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Like he should have a team of people that do background checks on the girls that he meet.
Right.
No, instead he got a team passing out little slips with his name and number on it.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
Enabling him.
Running
And
around
if
on
they
stage.
go against it, they get fired. Come on now. He knew she was 17 when he met her.
running around on stage talking about, "Are you over 18?" What?
Yeah, man. Like I said, this whole debacle with this shit going on, all this stuff coming out, and it's still the same result. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be the same result. You know,
R. Kelly's never getting out, but it's just the knowing of the truth on how Azra really got there.
Right.
But hold on. One thing about the R. Kelly sector, they can't handle the truth.
No, they can't. They all fake. The truth, like I seen somebody say, like sometimes proof, all the proof in the world will never be enough for some people.
The lie is more entertaining.
Yeah, the lie is way more entertaining to their delusional brain.
Right. Because it's just they take one and right. You know.
I'm gonna probably read the rest of them tomorrow. I don't know to finish up. I'm gonna read the rest of them tomorrow, but I'm about to drop so I can get ready for tomorrow. But I'm gonna be listening.
All right, sir.
Thanks,
Have a good
boy.
one.
All right, Warrior.
See you, Tears. Good night, Sharice.
All right, good night.
Well, Tears, what's be crazy to me is this info, like it just what they like. It just I don't understand how we can still listen to the same people say the same shit over and over again to have no results and nothing changing. We got people still, it's old shit. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's old shit that's just being recycled, but the text messages did come out. Yes, we could talk about them. We know how shitty a parent they are, but nobody still want to hold a nigga accountable for what he did. And it's like,
right.
It's like, these things happen. They talking about free him now. I'm like, what the hell you talking about now? I can agree with you.
Look what SK said.
Hold on. I gotta go up for that.
They still stuck on they didn't have sex in Florida, but in court they explained it meant oral sex. Listen, so you mean to tell me that you changing the baby's diaper and you put your mouth on the little baby's penis? That's not predatory. R. Kelly licked her booty, okay? He licked a minor's booty in Florida, okay? That was sexual.
Right.
It don't matter what type of form of sex it is, it's sex.
I used to didn't think oral sex.
I mean, he had her on the iPod dancing in her bra and underwear, remember?
Yeah.
FaceTiming him.
Exactly, Sid Bo. Over there attacking Tim, playing all them old ass fucking videos with Angelo. What is the poor purpose of playing all those lying ass videos with Angelo talking?
It's weird. It's so
this
weird.
This nigga is weird as fuck.
But this proves, y'all, that he's a parent. He's not for R. Kelly.
No,
he's definitely not for the parents. He's really OCOV if you really wanna talk about it. He's never been for R. Kelly. He's only going against Angelo now because we don't like him, okay? And he's mad at Larry, okay? And he know we support the Savages, so he wants to attack them. But he's not Team Kells, not at all. He's OCOV.
He's having a BF right now.
Yeah, he's just having a little bitch fit,
Listen, I'm Team Victims. And fuck those parents and fuck R. Kelly.
Exactly.
And anybody else who had anything to do with their trauma that they had to go through.
Exactly, because
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck who gotta go to jail.
Exactly.
Get all the asses. You feel me? Take them all down.
Motherfuckers.
Hey, Tita.
And that's all that's like I've been saying it, but every parent ain't complicit.
No.
No, they not.
But the three families out, whatever with the Hawkins, whatever Leah mama last name is, they can go get her ass too.
Man, that's what Tim said.
Hey, I am Queen.
You can go get all all the parents. There's some parents that did some fucked up shit, and I'm with you when you talking about go get them. But
And
you're
it's some
attacking
people
the
that just
person who
could have
didn't
stopped
really
it in the beginning that just that chose not to. And I get that council culture wasn't as big back then in the 90s, you know, because
right.
they would have attacked Aaliyah. You know what I
Right.
mean? She wouldn't have been as big as she is if they had came out. But there was a way. The marriage was too far.
And then like I said, it just look at the people we dealing with. This how niggas act. They don't
Man,
care
this
about. They don't.
and
If
this
they something
happens
if
all
they
the
like
time
it,
with celebrities. So he should be he should have been and had a team prepared for this because I was talking to my guy about it and he was telling me when his brother became famous, he got the girl's mama trying to push their daughters on him. You know, just like with R.
Hmm.
Kelly, making up false claims and shit. He should have been and had a team prepared for this after the shit that he's done. That just lets me know he's still been doing it.
right? But the
Seriously.
person, like I said, if they like
Right.
it,
He
they gonna
just
always
moved the
say,
age up. He just moved the age up where they could be legal.
right. I seen
Yeah.
some, but I seen some shit. Somebody talking about she was a 18-year-old volunteer. Some shit I seen. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
That girl was not no volunteer. Nobody volunteers to be infected with a disease they can't get rid of or to
Right.
be abused daily, multiple
Right.
different ways.
Right.
Nobody volunteers for that shit.
But they don't care. Like I said, people just
And she stayed because that's what her mama taught. That's what she's seen. Her mama staying in a situation that she's not happy with, getting beat and mentally abused and physically abused and cheated on. So she's thinking in her head, okay, I might leave him one day, but it's gonna be when I have the money that I need, like her mama was saying.
Hmm.
but
No, no, Nexie. No, Nexie. That the gay dude is not related to OCOV family. No,
No, he
no,
not. He's gay. I was just talking
no.
shit, Nixie. I was lying.
He's
I was,
not
I
related
was
over
just,
here.
he's supposed to be for Team Kills, but he's clearly only for the Clarys.
Right.
but y'all ever thought they blamed the Savages because it messed up what they had going on?
Yeah. The
So
savages forced them to be parents again.
right,
Listen, Azrael is not the reason that he got 30 years. No, he's not.
No, baby, it was six other people he got charged for.
right.
Who is
As
it?
one the only one on the case.
Yana, he gotta use the bathroom.
They act like she the only one. They had
They
no case
forget that
without
he
her.
was
Get the fuck
just
out of here.
giving out a whole disease and just not telling people he had it.
They okay with that?
A disease that they can't get rid of.
Is it everything all right to happen? Something like that happen to their kids or them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I don't get the men with daughters that
Last minute,
really
Choke
ain't
didn't
freaking
read
over
not
this
one
shit.
transcript.
Choke read a fake 4-page letter.
Man, Choke had all them fake letters. Somebody, yeah, I was maneuvering on women. Hey, that nigga, everything R. Kelly say he didn't do, he put in the letter that he
Yeah,
did.
do a lot.
nah, but it's a lot of, like I said, it's a couple people. I know a couple people heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? And their bubbles got burst and all that shit. But hey, get over it, man. Just get over it. Now you can really say fuck them and have your chest. Stick your chest out. You know what I'm saying? And drop your nuts on them now. What's I don't understand how they still scared to speak out against that dude. I don't understand that. I would never understand that because people been speaking out against him, but you know,
We was only speaking out against them because there had been a falling out. It was the whole claim. It never was because we just realized that the motherfuckers was lying.
right. Welcome back,
Man,
son.
I was in the chat looking at those old media files. Oh my God, I was over here crying.
Yeah, you
There's
seen
a
how
lot.
she waddled across that motherfucker?
No, I didn't see
Oh,
that video. I was looking for it, but I seen a picture that somebody made with Angelo face on them hips. That shit was funny as fuck. That shit had me dying.
let's see. Did somebody put picture out there with him his hips and them jeans? Did they put that picture out there?
Man, that's the one I'm
Hey, listen, y'all. My sister called me and was like, "Hey, y'all, TikTok." She was like, "TikTok is talking hella shit about the Clary." She said she seen a video of them talking about old dude's body. That's why Alice didn't want him.
Listen, man. How did she?
What?
On TikTok, type in Alice Clary or Alice Clary and Asriel or something like that. You'll see them.
How he got them jeans over him though? That's
Oh damn, they
that
get
boy.
them on TikTok.
That boy. How they get them jeans over him too?
Oh man, that shit was funny as fuck.
He had to lay down and put them bitches on.
He had to jump up and down, slide him up.
That boy. Hey man, that boy was thick, man.
I was in there looking for Sharon eat that bush.
Ty, somebody sent him that video. I don't have it no.
They said all you got to do is go to the closest ocean, and they usually like to come out in the morning.
Hey, purple.
You hear me, tune? And they gonna come out. You got to go to the ocean and look at the water in the morning, and they usually come out. Sometimes they kill themselves, swimming ashore. You know what I'm saying? They do things like that because nobody ever seen her. She always been close to water. She always been close to water. She ain't never been inland.
Yeah, she right next to the water.
And she was transported from Chicago to the water. She was in the zoo up there, some aquarium or some shit. So they had to move her to the ocean.
Man, that lady crazy, man. That lady's nuts.
Oh man.
She ate the whole nut bush. Tune.
And what's up, Purple?
She ate the whole goddamn bush.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's sick. I want these parents locked up, man.
The picture I seen, she looked like a bush.
A big ass bush. She'll give you some shade. All you gotta do is stand in front of her on a hot sunny day. It's gonna get cooler.
Hell yes. Shade tree.
She the willow tree, y'all. She the big ass willow tree.
Not the willow tree.
Hey man, look. I wanna hold on, guys. I'm putting a poll in the chat. I want everybody to answer it. Sharice, can you please answer yes or no?
And they had nerves to try to talk about Janine.
Yeah, that's crazy. He projects everything that he's going through. He's projecting onto other people. That's it.
Yeah, and it's obvious because y'all notice when because reading those text messages, Asriel does the same thing. Her mama talking about she dressed country, and so when Asriel talks about people, she talk about the ladies dressing country.
Right. What's up with country people? Why she hate country folk?
I don't know. I don't know. She was even asking Asriel what the other girls look like making her why are you making her compare herself to them?
Hold on, we gotta speak.
We already see she got something mental going on.
A lot of people.
She's self-harming herself and stuff.
Right. That's
her,
crazy.
why'd you wear your hair like I told you to wear a curl? Why you did? Right? I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this mama?
That mama off the chain, ain't she?
Uplift her. Like, what are we doing?
Mama off the chain. Mama gave no fucks about her child. Welcome back, Ty. But yeah, that shit crazy. And it's like I said, we can't even explain it because we still, every time you read some shit, you get new shit, and then you just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? More and more, like how the fuck?
I'm telling you, we've been saying this shit for the longest. If family was lying and they was fucked up, I'm just glad we got some more pieces to the puzzle. Put it that way.
Right, and I won't be surprised if some more pieces come out. Okay, well, West Coast Bells, I agree with you on that. Let me put that on the screen.
Not the Freaknik.
Yes, the Freaknik. She might be
They
in that.
I heard that they're ready to make a documentary about the Freaknik.
Yes. Oh my God, y'all. I seen a screenshot of this girl. She posted like, "Can you take down that picture? That's my mama." Then her mama is made a video talking about how that was her back then in the day. I'm like, I wouldn't admit to that shit.
Listen,
It was a police. She was bending over and the police was spreading her ass cheeks apart.
Nah, they was off the chain with it, wasn't
Huh?
this motherfucker crazy, wasn't it?
That was a what a time to be alive moment.
Oh,
Huh?
my daughter just told me that police officer recently got fired when that picture resurfaced. That's fucked up.
Listen, you know what's crazy though?
Man,
I
his job
remember
is
when I was
protect and serve.
Yeah, he was in his uniform.
Sharice, I told you that
Mm-mm.
before, Sharice. When we lived in Atlanta when I was a little boy, that's the first time I seen somebody else titties other than my mama's.
When?
In '95.
Whose titties you see?
It was a Freaknik. We was outside driving. They had
Oh,
them people right down the street. We used to live in Atlanta.
oh, okay. One of my cousins had went and she came back with a t-shirt that had every position on it, every sexual position on the t-shirt. I was
Mm.
looking like, what is this? I was young.
Yeah.
We used to have something like that.
What is it? A breeding fest? Ain't that's when a
I,
whole lot of
I
babies are
guess they
made?
just fuck. I don't know what really. I don't know.
See, here we got the Kentucky Derby, and they go and they bet on horses, and it's a big thing for rich folks, but black
Mhm.
folks. When I was a teenager, they used to all go downtown, and like it'll be all vendors all down the main street downtown, like just all types of vendors. That's when everybody pull out their hot cars, the cars they've been working on,
Yeah.
getting all ready for that time. The people be out there grilling, everybody's drinking. You just walk. We used to walk blocks. I'm talking about block. I could never walk that far now. I
I
can't
mean,
believe I used
they
to do
used to
that.
do that every Sunday here,
We
but
used to have it would be cars. They used to have the big TVs in the back of their trucks, and they would be playing like
mhm.
pornos. It would be people in alleys fucking like it. That shit was crazy.
Was that like what the fuck?
That was
They didn't
here,
care.
but
They didn't
it's
give a
just
fuck
like our
about her
version of
fees.
freak news. But they don't allow us to do it because people started getting killed. Because
Yeah,
they
that's
just
what
like,
happened down here. People
But hold
started
on, hold on.
dying.
The STD rate went up, but they only gave a fuck about the murders.
Right.
Mm.
And then hold on, I don't like how they been in that one pill, the for the not birth control, but abortion, that what is that called? The night after or the day after pill or whatever it is.
morning after.
The morning after. Yes. Like y'all
Now,
taking abortions away and morning after. I'm not really for it, but if you are raped in that situation, why can't a woman have a choice not to take a morning after pill?
she
I
should.
don't think that they should ban that. It's crazy. I didn't know. I ain't read
That's
that.
horrible.
Yeah, they did that. I was looking at that
Now hold
yesterday.
on,
You don't
hold
agree
on.
with
Do
the
y'all
morning
see
after
the
pill?
Sharice?
I agree.
Sharice.
I agree with it. Yes, I was talking about abortions though, but I agree with the morning after pill.
Oh,
But it's
okay,
not
gotcha.
something to use, like as birth
Regular.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Sharice. You seen the Dalai Lama? Somebody should kick. Now he need to be in jail. That was horrible. You saying that, Tears?
What?
I'm sorry to say, I don't know I don't know what the fuck the Dalai Lama represent, but fuck
Who is
whoever he
that?
represent. The Dalai Lama.
Explain.
Oh, that man that he had that little boy sucking on his tongue.
Yeah.
Yes, and I seen people mad at Cardi B for saying something about it. Like, what the
Like,
fuck going on in this world?
like,
If I ain't reason to be mad at Cardi.
listen, y'all gotta be fucking out y'all mind.
Mm-hmm.
I told you,
They want to
the
find.
world do not care about children.
And it's crazy because women and children are supposed to be protected. You know,
Yeah.
They don't care to protect them. Because they
no
don't want
matter
to
what
protect.
culture, what gang, what class you from, women and children have always been protected. And now it's a mess.
That's horrible, Sharice. That nigga had his tongue getting sucked on by a kid. And I'm like, man, y'all listen. What? I can't wait till the R. Kelly supporters support that shit. Cause kids like little boys too. So it just we just keep forgetting that shit. Predators gonna be predators, man. It don't matter about the skin color.
Yeah, and then fuck them all.
Yeah,
I see they've been catching a whole lot of these child predators on these little social media sites that kids be using. They've
Yeah.
been catching a whole lot of them, rings of them, and they be
right.
sting operations.
Yes.
But
They
that's the
got they
thing.
got
Huh?
That's the thing with it. And that's the thing. Like these people getting caught, but I think it should be more outrage.
Mm-hmm.
man, they
I
don't
don't think
care.
it's enough. It's like shit, and the parents who letting that shit go down, like I said, I don't give a fuck. They all should go down.
Man,
You
that's why
know,
my kids can't download shit. They can't delete an app. They can't download an app. They can't even update an app without asking my phone for permission.
man.
I was telling
I
y'all the other
can't.
day, my son's so mad I won't let him have Discord, but I don't know too much about it for him to
I
have it.
don't. I downloaded it, but I might actually start doing some shit on there, but I don't know how to use it, so I got to figure it out. You know, a lot of it, like I said, a lot of predators. There's predators everywhere. There's predators when we go outside. You never know who's looking at your kids. You never know who's trying to do shit. You know,
Yeah, facts.
you never know. So we need, like I said, but we need more people to be more protective of their children and not just see it just as their children. Think about it as whole as as a community because of it can be anybody's child that happened to, but still it's our job to protect everyone's children
Yeah,
and
man,
keep that
the
people away
village is
from it.
real.
Yeah, but nobody cares about the village. See, if people gave a fuck about the village, R. Kelly said they wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
There
Hmm.
wouldn't be somebody saying he's guilty, but they did this. That wouldn't exist. Because we'd have got the parents too. We got everybody. But the thing about it with him, they want him out because they just like they say he was wrongfully. People think he ain't did shit at all. Like he just walk around, he ain't did shit. But they just
Yeah.
that's they apparently that's I didn't know he was that popular till this, because he faded, he fell off. You know what I mean? A lot of shit he was appealing to older people. You know what I mean, Sharice? So it was
Yeah,
like
I get
I don't
exactly what
understand
you're
that like
saying.
he's this relevant superstar. I'm like, dude, I don't. We just don't see it that way. He had some music when I was younger, but
I mean, I can still respect what he did for the culture and at the same time know that he's a predator and he's right where he belongs.
right, and let him know,
Because I got kids. I got kids. I don't want them to come across R. Kelly.
right. Who the fuck? Like, I
I
got
got a
daughters
little
and I
boy.
can't, I can't do. I got daughters. Shit, I got a son. R. Kelly might try to touch my son. He one of them type of niggas. You know,
I'm glad you told me that, Black Girl Beauty. I'm going to tell King that you said that too, okay? I'm going to blame it all on you.
Black Girl Beauty.
Yeah, she said Discord is evil.
Well, we gonna put it. Discord is evil. You know.
I'm going to tell King, I'm going to say, listen, your auntie Black Girl Beauty says you can't have that.
Shoot, I think my kids know about it, but they don't use it.
Well, he claimed that it's a way to talk while they're on the game or something.
Nah, you can
But
do
I'm
that. Get a
like,
mic.
but I said you have he got headphones with the mic on it. He's got FaceTime. You group FaceTime. I said y'all been group FaceTime this whole time y'all play the game. Why you got
Right.
changed? Well, one of my friends don't have a phone. I said, well, how's he on Discord?
Like, what the fuck sense that make? I gotta text you. I mean, type to you to while I'm playing the game. Which you got? Ain't you using your hands anyway? You know what I mean? Like, it's like the double back, man.
Nah, bro. You good right what you doing?
Yeah, man. But nah, I'm a.
And then those people be talking real mean to kids because my nephew being on it. They found out he was black. They kept on calling him nigga and disrespecting him. I was like, get off of that, boy.
My kids
Find
be.
that motherfucker.
No, my kids be mean on that Fortnite though.
That's where he be playing Fortnite and they be talking hella shit. And he
They
only
be,
6.
they be on that shit. You got no father figure. You got no father figure. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
How you know
And
that?
they be like, your mom's a bee. Like, oh my God.
One time I heard somebody telling my son to go steal my debit card.
What?
Yeah, he was on there. He was like, "Go look at your mom's purse. She doesn't have a card. She doesn't have a debit card."
Man,
They
because
be
that's what those kids be doing. They
When
be
he got off
running
the
it
game, I
up
said, "I'm gonna leave my debit card right on the motherfucking table, and I wish you would.
for
I
I
wish you would."
I dare ya.
I would have got it though, Sharice. I ain't gonna lie. I
Man,
would've-
my nephew charged up 300 on my sister's card, man.
Oh God, was she able to
She was able to
keep the
dispute it.
charges? Okay, good.
They only gave her half back though.
Mm.
Damn, too.
Yeah, because she paid something for him one time, so he just kept going back, buying shit.
My son keep trying to get. He be like, "Dad, can I get the laptop?" I'm looking like, you got an iPad, iPhone, PS5. I was sitting here like, "Nigga, you don't need my laptop. Leave my shit alone." You know what I'm saying? Don't touch it. Don't touch none of my stuff. Cause I know what he trying to do. He said, "I can save you some money." Okay, you gonna get saving ass whooping. That was
For
gonna
real.
happen. Cause they love running it up, and they love. And I just, like I said, they built different, and they're more naive today than they ever was. You know, you think they know stranger danger and all that shit. They don't know that shit.
Yeah,
They-
they feel untouchable. They're not in touch with reality playing these games, you know?
And it's sad because you sit here and like they can try to coerce your kid to go get a debit card. They might be running your shit. The other person might be running your shit up. Give me the numbers on I can do this and that. Nah,
Yeah.
I wish Brenton would. He'd be to the roof.
Well, all right, y'all. Let me get up off of here. I'm gonna
We finna
hop
get
in
up
the
off of
chat.
here.
I gotta go work.
Listen, Oko, man, we love y'all, man.
Love y'all.
Stay away from the bull. Well, matter of fact, just watch the bullshit for entertainment purposes
And laugh.
and laugh. You know, so that's how. Like I said, it's all entertainment.
Hey, Faith.
The dude ain't getting out of prison, and
I know
just,
it's
just
right,
watch the
Lady
shit for
Vanna.
giggles. Huh?
Lady Vanna said her son did her card like it.
Yeah, at least you know.
I
Shit,
like
you
Apple
know.
Pay though. I can Apple Pay them like $10, and they can just use their little setup on my phone on their phone. That way it's prepaid.
So please, everybody hit the like button on the way out, please, and thank you guys, man.
All right, stay true. Stand on integrity. Don't listen
Always.
to the bullshit. All right, y'all.
And it's still
All
fuck
right.
Angela. And please spay and neuter your pets, please.
Shut up.